Carpenter ruled the summer's end, while Justin Bieber dropped Swag 2 again. Mariah, the scientist, climbs to #1. R&B charts conquered, her victories won. Story spinning round and round today, from the studio to the streaming wave. Music, movies, magic in the air. September's bringing changes everywhere. Call. Navy SEAL Mike Thornton standing tall. Anna Rice's Talamasca comes alive. Secret orders where the supernatural thrive. Story spinning round and round today, from the studio to the streaming wave. Music, movies, magic in the air. September's bringing changes everywhere. Promise ads, executives 3, Google and Chernin backing what we'll see. Netflix grabs the Mafia's darkest tale, while Simon Cowell's golden buzzer sets sail. From Billboard charts to Hollywood dreams, deadline breaking, all the latest scenes, the entertainment world keeps turning fast. September 4th, the stories never end. Tomorrow brings new tales around the bend.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to your daily entertainment roundup. It's Thursday, September 4th, and we've got some fascinating stories brewing across music, film, and streaming today. Let's dive right in. Starting with music, we're seeing some major chart movements this week. Mariah the Scientist has just achieved her first #1 on the top R&B albums chart, which is absolutely huge for her career. 10 tracks from her album have landed on the Hot R&B Songs survey, showing the depth of her appeal right now. It's always exciting to see artists break through to that next level, and this feels like a real breakthrough moment for her. Speaking of breakthroughs, Justin Bieber is keeping the momentum going with a surprise announcement of Swag II dropping at midnight. This comes just 2 months after he surprise released the first Swag album back in July, so he's clearly in a very productive creative phase. Meanwhile, Billboard's latest podcast episode is diving into which pop stars really owned August 2025, with Taylor Swift, those intriguing K-pop demon hunters, and Sabrina Carpenter leading the conversation. It sounds like it was quite the month for pop music dominance. Shifting over to television and streaming, we're getting our first look at Anne Rice's Talamasca, The Secret Order, which premieres October 26th on AMC. This is the third series in their Anne Rice franchise, and it's focusing on this secretive society that tracks supernatural creatures. Jason Schwartzman is leading the cast alongside some familiar faces from Interview with the Vampire. The trailer just dropped, and it looks like they're really leaning into that spy thriller aesthetic, which could be a fresh take on the Anne Rice universe. Netflix is also making moves in the content acquisition space, picking up a true crime documentary series called Mafia, Most Wanted for the US and Italy markets. True crime continues to be such a strong performer for streaming platforms, and this 3-part series promises to be a gripping expose of organized crime. On the film side, Alan Ritchson is staying busy with a new Amazon MGM Studios project about Navy SEAL Mike Thornton, reuniting with director Patrick Hughes. This falls under Ritchson's 3-picture deal with the studio, and given how successful Reacher has been for Amazon, It makes perfect sense they're keeping him in the family with more action-oriented projects. Behind the scenes, there's some interesting business news with Promise, an AI studio backed by Chernin and Google, adding 3 senior executives to their team. We're seeing more and more AI integration in entertainment production. And these kinds of strategic hires suggest the technology is moving from experimental to operational pretty quickly. The new executives bring decades of experience from film, television, and tech, which is exactly the kind of cross-industry expertise you'd want for this type of venture. Finally, let's not forget some good old-fashioned television drama, with Simon Cowell giving his golden buzzer to a soccer fan on America's Got Talent quarterfinals. The contestant, Micah Palace, performed a musical tribute called Rodeo and clearly struck a chord with Simon. These golden buzzer moments always create such genuine emotion on the show. That's your entertainment update for this Thursday afternoon. The industry keeps moving at breakneck speed with new releases, acquisitions, and creative partnerships happening daily. We'll be back tomorrow with more stories from across entertainment.